Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualised NZ. I'm back with a relatively quick and easy project. I'm just doing a bit of collaging. I'm still under the effects of COVID, so I'm still not functioning what I would say adequately. I didn't do a video yesterday because I just felt like I needed to rest. And today I'm later in the day doing this, and unfortunately I did have a rehearsal of this video, and I say unfortunately because I didn't mean to. I was busy doing my video for you guys and went to show you in the camera and my phone screen was black and I had not pushed record, so that was super frustrating. So I'm just going to do it again. So what I'm doing is I'm collaging with circles. Sometimes I just feel in the need to work with geometric shapes, and today is that day. So I'm working with circles. The other unfortunate thing is that while I was punching circles, my, whatever size that is, 1 inch maybe, or 3/4, my 1 inch circle punch died. It fell apart. So I haven't got many of those circles. And I've discovered that magazine paper does not perform that well in my punches. That tends to get a bit locked up, and so I haven't had a lot of fun today. It's just been a bit of a mission, but never mind, I'm still here and I'm going to continue on and do some collaging. And I need to make some journal cards because I realized that I haven't got many that are pre-made for putting in journals. I've got quite a few pockets at the moment, but not many journal cards. So I thought I need to fix that. And see, some of these are quite tatty, where they haven't punched out properly, but they're all going to be, I can cover it over, just layer upon layer, and it will be all good. So I'm not worried about those little raggedy bits around the edges. Overlapping around the edges, just so that it helps hold my book page together. This is Reader's Digests that I'm using as my glue catchers, book pages, and I fold them in half and then make them into journal cards and pockets and such like. So that's what I'm using as my base, and my circles are all punched from magazines. So good thing for Scrappy September as well. You can use whatever magazine and use one you've already taken images out of and there's nothing left in it that you want. And what I do is I flick through the magazine looking for colours and textures. So I find landscape pictures are good, pictures of dishes of food are good, background, like this is a bouquet of flowers in the background of an image. It's perfect because all we're looking for is the colour and texture, not the actual flowers to look like flowers. So what else? Clothing, textures of people's clothing. These two here are from an article about a couple of women, and that was just what they were wearing. So clothing's really good. This was a tablecloth in the bottom of a food image. What else we got here? This was a cake, someone's dress detail, and look at these beautiful gold details in that clothing. Textures of water, of stone, and gardening. You get the idea. Here's another food one, and sky and trees and branches, anything with colour and texture. So it doesn't have to look like anything. In fact, it's better off if it doesn't look like anything. So I'm just layering up my circles. Now I did complete 2 in my first video that I thought was a video but wasn't. Here's a bottle of jam. So I'll collage these up so you can see a bit of my process, and then I'll show you the ones that I did actually complete, which you didn't get to see. And hopefully everything will work this time. Nothing more frustrating than getting towards the end of a video and think, oh yeah, it's all gone okay, and then you find technical difficulties. So hopefully everybody's having a better day than what I am. But never mind. Get that in the big jobs, as they say. Really like this stone texture, and it's in a like a pale green. It's quite pretty. Very cool texture. Now you don't have to wrap over the edges like I am. You can just trim them off even. But I quite like the effect of wrapping them around, and then I'll back them with writing paper. What colour do I want next? Maybe a bit of this cake texture. So of course the topic of the day would have to be the passing of Queen Elizabeth. When I woke up to that news, that was pretty sad. I don't know how I feel. I'm sad. I have been quite fond of the royal family, and we've never known anything, well, I certainly haven't known this world with anything other than a reigning queen. Of course we all knew it was coming, but yeah, that's sad, and not the best news to wake up to this morning. It's really nice seeing people post tributes and their thoughts, and although I must admit I have been moved to tears more than once reading people's tributes to Queen Elizabeth. So it's a big thing for the Commonwealth, of course, and it will be interesting to see now how Charles picks up the reins and moves forward, because he's got a lot to live up to. I kind of, well, definitely don't envy him. I think it would be really, really tough. You know, tough enough losing your mum, but when you've got to take over running not just a country, but multiple countries, you know, as a head of state, and all the demands that'll be on his time, and, you know, it's not going to be easy for him at all. Right, so please do forgive my lapses in conversation, because I am still struggling with the whole COVID thing. It's very, very annoying, draining, and I can't wait till I sort of feel normal again, because I had all these plans for September, and our collaboration with Lydia of February and June, our Scrappy September collaboration, and all these things I need and want to get done, and just have felt so flat and lacking in energy this week, and it's just been a real drag. And although I'm not 100%, I am feeling a lot better than what I did at the beginning of the week. I do have to say that. But yeah, I just can't wait to get back to normal. I've still got lots I want to get done. And, you know, it's spring here in New Zealand, and I'm just super keen to get going on things. So this COVID blip, it's just been a darn nuisance. That's what it is. Right, this one's lifting. Obviously need a bit more glue there. Okay, so once I've completely covered, then I like to go in with a few smaller circles and just layer up just to give a bit more depth, interest, and cover up any bits that I might not like, perhaps because they've got ragged edges or something, I don't know, whatever. And I'll go on with some of these smaller circles. So yeah, I'm quite sad about my circle punch as well. It's like, if you've watched my channel, you know I like using my circle punches. This one I'm about to stick on is a blouse of somebody. So yeah, clothing is a great source of textures and colours. So if you've got a clothing catalogue, they're really good for that type of thing. Right, one more I think. They're all sticking to my fingers. And I'm just going to do the one on camera because, you know, I've been there, done that today. And I think to show you the process and how they turn out, just working with circles. So I think they're super fun. So now I'll show you the ones that I did wherever I put them. Here they are. So there's this one, and I've just got a bit of glue mess to clean up there, I see. And what I've done is I've just layered up a variety of stamped labels on top of it, and one of my phrases from my Vertical Words Plus kit. So that's that one, and backed it with some brown paper bag. And this one, again, a word from my Vertical Words Plus kit, which is available on Etsy, and just a variety of stamped labels. And I went neutral with the labels and the words because there's enough colour in that going on in the background. So there we go, there's a wee project. It does fit with Scrappy September as well because it's using up scraps of magazine paper that you might have lying around, and just a fun activity. So now I can call this done and relax and just play with what circles I've got left. I hope you enjoyed this project. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers for coming along and joining. It's great to see you all here, and I hope you enjoy my channel going forward. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.